don't think you could possibly look at everything in this place.
No. Don't break anything.
It's thrifting day. It has been a while since I have done some thrifting just because I've been sitting on so much inventory for the spring reset. I had a big backlog of inventory sitting in my inventory room, and now that we're getting towards the end of the season that I usually have my spring stuff out for, we're getting ready to switch over to our summer reset theme, which I am very excited about because it really speaks to my own personal background in wildlife biology. I really want to capture kind of the cinematography of the film Where the Crawdads Sing. I loved the book so much, and I really enjoyed a lot of the nature scenes and the setting that they put forth in the film. So my plan is to try and capture this artist, biologist, person who's just centered in nature, but also kind of leaning into that aesthetic so that we can create this really cool looking outdoorsy theme for the booth. I already have some furniture pieces that I just need to finish working on and get moved into the booth. But what I really need to focus on thrifting today is some smalls, some clothing, and also some of the medium-sized items. I'm really good at picking up really small items and large items, but I tend to forget those medium-sized items that really give a lot of height and make your setup look really dynamic. So I am going to be on the lookout for those items. I also want to stick to a pretty strict budget. I do have a lot of the business's money tied up into my sustainability product right now, so I want to keep it around the $100 range. I do already have some items lined up for this reset, but I definitely need to get more, and I'm trying to see how much I can squeeze out of that $100. So per usual, we're going to be a little bit picky today in what I decide to bring home. I also have an appointment in a couple hours, so we need to go ahead and get started. Natalie is meeting me at Grit and Grace Market where I am right now. We're going to go into First Bloom Coffee and get us some coffee and then go ahead and hit some thrift stores. Right, we are at the first stop of the day. This is the first day of the week they're open, so it's extremely busy right now, but we'll see what we can find in here. All right, we didn't do too bad at the first one. Now we are at the second store for the day. Gonna head on into the restore. So I've already blown my budget at this point in the day. I bought this chair piece, which I love so much. It's like a canvas lounge chair that's vintage. I think it fits the theme really well. And then I found a bookcase. It's similar to a barrister bookcase where it like stacks on top of itself, but I thought that piece was really cool. It's a bit smaller for $45. So at this point, I'm just under that $100 that I was looking at, but that's okay. Like I said before, you're always willing to go a little bit above what you're actually planning on spending, and I'm excited to use both of them for display. Now we're going to go into the third thrift store of the day. I think that's the last one for right now because I have to run an errand after this, and then we will be back for another day of thrifting later this week. It has been 2 days and now it's time to go and do a little bit more thrift shopping. I'm going to pick up Natalie, and my mom is also coming with us today. So we are going to maybe try and hit some estate sales, some of the thrift stores that we didn't get to hit when we went out on Wednesday, and see what we can find. I did say that I spent my budget last time, but we're going to get a little bit more money and see what we can find with that. Hopefully we'll be able to find good things today. I'm looking more along the smalls line this time around. Hello. All right, so we're going to start thrifting for the day. Mom is a new booth going into Great and Grace Market. This is the first time I'm talking about it. So she's also going to be looking for some things today. Natalie, what are you looking for?
I don't need to be looking for anything.
Mama, what are you looking for?
I am looking for a decanter to go with some highballs that have deers on them, like hunting kind of stuff, to kind of go with a hunt theme.
Cool. And I'm looking for wildlife stuff, anything related to nature and plant life, and any interesting like tools that would be found in a biologist's setting. So we're gonna go see what we can find today. Maybe get into some trouble. We're gonna start the day off at Vintiques, which we haven't been here in a while. So gonna look around and see what we can find. Yeah, we just found out that they are 40% off, so I might load up on some stuff here. Even if I can't make like triple my money on some of these things, a lot of the times if I can get a bunch of product for a very short period of time, it's worth it because I'm not spending the time cost into the items. We might just end up picking here for a few hours. All right, we've moved into room number 2. I like this caddy. It's a nice medium-y sized piece that you can display stuff in.
This one's pretty.
Did I ever tell you what I do at Hannah's house?
No.
Every time I house sit for Hannah and David, I leave miniatures in their house, sometimes 1 or 2. So yeah, I don't know if they've noticed yet.
What did you leave something last time you dog sat?
Yeah, I got actually a small vase here that was like kind of like a chinoiserie style in orange. Where'd
you put it?
I just stick it on random places in their house. So.
That's hilarious.
Now this is kind of what I need for display. Like just a whole bag of rocks. Room number 4, and this is the like floral style room, I guess. Don't forget to open the drawers. Yeah. So much stuff. It can be hard to take in everything.
I don't think you could possibly look at everything in this place.
No. Don't break anything.
Place setting holders.
That's really cute.
That's cute.
We're looking for guidebooks and just green books in general. We even got records, postcards, and random ephemera. You spend a lot of time in here. About halfway through, I think. There's still so much, and my cart's kind of full. Being here over a long period of time can definitely get a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff you can't even like get to, but it's so fun if you're like someone who really enjoys digging and picking. There's a lot to pick through. Alright. The last room is kind of like more of the men's outdoorsy stuff. Stop with the ducks, you know. Oh, that's so cool though. I really need to stop with the ducks. Alright, now going back this way and looking at everything on the left-hand side. So much artwork. We might have to dig for a minute. keeps getting bigger. Alright, here's my pile from Vintiques. I got out for $125, so I guess with tax, that is not too bad for everything I got. I will, of course, do a haul of everything that we got today and what we got the other day when I get home. So it took us about 3 hours to get through, and I mean, we weren't super slow looking at everything. I did 125. Mom, what did you do?
I did like 30 something.
30 something, Natalie.
79.
She's not happy about that, but she also bought a lot of pieces for herself. So I think it's almost 1 o'clock now, and that means it's past time for lunch at this point because these two have not eaten. So I think we're gonna go get some lunch, and I don't know if we're gonna call it one and done for the day or if we're gonna stop by Goodwill. We'll make that decision later. We finished lunch. I think I ate way too much, and now we're gonna go walk into Goodwill. I always love a good basket, but I've got a whole bunch of baskets right now. Say it was pretty successful. We didn't find too much at Goodwill. I got a couple skirts. Natalie got 1 or 2 things. Mom got 1 thing. But it was a fun day. Thanks for shopping with me. I'll do a haul when I get home so we can see everything that we picked up today.